Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome with Carnivore Sublime, the 7th studio record by the band Benighted. Today we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the record, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. Happy Valentine's Day and welcome to the first review on this channel in 2024. Sorry for not recording any reviews last month, but I've been feeling slightly depressed and that's the only reason basically. This channel is still my top priority. Going back to Benighted, my story with this band actually started because of this record. I saw the music video for Experience Your Flesh back in like April 2014 and I was instantly hooked. I love the song, the vocals, the intensity, the aggression, the instrumental work, just everything. It's still one of my favorite songs from this band and I had to check out their entire discography and I've been their fan ever since. What's funny is that I already heard Benighted's vocalist Julian in Aborted because he did guest vocals on that Global Flatline record. I don't remember which song. I think it was Origin of Disease and the 14th track, but I don't remember the name of it. Let's talk about the lineup on this record. We've got Julian on the vocals. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing names, but those boys are from France and I can't speak French, it's very hard for me. So yeah, Julian on the vocals, Olivier on the guitars, and those two guys are the founding members of the band. Olivier sadly left the band after the 8th record back in 2017, and Julian is still with the band. Next we've got Eric on the bass and backing vocals, and Kevin on the drums. Those boys I think were in the band since like 2006-2007 and this is the last record for them. And also we've got Adrian on the guitars and backing vocals and this is his only record with the band. As you can see, we've got some guest vocalists, we've got the producer Christian. He's a fantastic producer, he did lots of records for Benighted. I think he also did some mixing for Aborted, he even played keyboards on some of the records. Very nice guy. The production is tight, it's clean but heavy, no loudness or no clipping, just the way I like it. I love the clarity of it and just the power and aggression it has. Message is diverse, the songs are mostly about psycho stuff, so you know. Murdering people, rapes, mental problems. Sometimes I don't even understand the lyrics, like what is this song about? Is it about love or hate or sex or killing people? Probably all at the same time. Structure is between basic and advanced. Usually we've got an intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, change, then verse, pre-chorus, chorus, another change, chorus and an outro. Sometimes it's a little bit more advanced than that, and when it comes to the music on this record, it's a mix of death metal and grindcore. We've got some melodeath elements on some of the songs, some hardcore punk vibes as well, especially in the Experience Your Flesh song. And let's start rating the individual songs. The first one, X to Y, or however you pronounce that. This is a very short song, but it's very heavy. I love the drumming in this song, and on the entire record, the drummer is very talented. I love the blast beats, the bass drum work, the grooves, the snare sound, just everything. Next we've got the bass work, it's audible. The bassist mostly follows the guitars, but you have some moments here where only the bassist and the drummer are playing together. That's very cool, very fresh sounding. Next we've got the guitar work and it's just beautiful. I love most of the guitar riffs here, very fast, straight to the point. We also have some more melodic leads here and there, like that French one, the 10th one, I don't know how to pronounce that, and even collection of dead portraits, great stuff. Next we've got the vocals. I guess we have 3 vocalists on this one because Julian is doing the growling and the pig squealing and the weird noises. So we're that's the stuff. And then one of the dudes, it's probably the guitarist who only played on this record, is giving us some very clean sounding punk vocals, like Experience Your Flesh. He's like that. I must say that this is the selling point on this record for me. I love those backing vocals, like they're just fit the music so well. There's so much variety in the vocal department, and that's so much fun. And also the bassist is doing some backing vocals, but I am not sure which vocals are his. What I'm trying to say is that vocally this record sounds amazing, but some of the guest vocalists do not sound good to me, but that's just my preference. Going back to the intro song, this is a very good track, a nice start to the record. It's not my favorite song, but it tells you what this band is about and how the record is going to sound. It's fast, straight to the point, very heavy, love the pick skills, the vocals, the anger here. It's a standard Benighted track, nothing fancy, but it's fun, 8 out of 10. Also a fun fact for you guys, whenever I'm listening to this song, I mishear the chorus or whatever at the end. It's like he's saying YouTube is mine. He's not saying YouTube for sure, but it just sounds so hilarious to me. The second song, Noise, now this one is a banger. I love the wee vocals, the intensity of the song, the drumming, the guitar riffs, that breakdown in the middle, you know, the bridge part is so fun, and the choruses, the verses, just everything. This song is a journey, I love every single second of it. Classic track, 10 out of 10. Experience Your Flesh, the first song I've ever heard from this band, and it's a classic one. The only thing I can criticize about it is the fact that they're using some baby sample crying in the middle, wah, wah. And on this record we've got at least 3 or 4 songs that have baby crying in the background, and whenever that happens, I just don't want this. I wish there were versions of this song without the baby crying, because it's annoying as hell. But besides that, Experience Your Flesh is my favorite song on this record by far. I love the chorus, experience your flesh, or that bass part, experience your flesh. I just love the vocals, the drumming, the guitar riffs, the vocal. This is just so much fun. Like, I cannot contain my excitement talking about this song, because every single section is packed full of energy and intensity. 11 out of 10. Slaughter/Suicide. Now this track is a fantastic song. It's not a masterpiece, it's not perfect, but I love every segment here, especially the bridge part, you know, the 3rd minute I think. Very cool guitar riffs there, nice ideas thrown in. The vocals sound fantastic as usual. It's a great song, 9 out of 10. Spit features Nicholas of Shining, it's a black metal band. I do enjoy the main melodies here, the intensity, the vocal performance, up to the point when Nicholas shows up, because I don't like his vocals here. And also, somebody else might be doing some vocals in the background, like in the second part of the song, and just sounds so weak to me, like I don't enjoy it at all. Don't get me wrong, this is a good song, but I just wish the vocals were better, so 7.5 out of 10. Defiled Purity. Now this song has the same problem, but here it's even worse. Some of the vocals, like in the first part of the song, they just sound so annoying to my ears, like what are you doing? I don't want to hear that stuff, which is very sad, because musically this is a very good song. I do enjoy the guitar riffs, but those vocals, like in the first part of the song, like, I don't want that stuff. So for me personally, this is the weakest song on the record, and I would remove it from the album because of the vocals, but everything else was okay. 6 out of 10. Jekyll. Now this song is the other way around. The vocal performance is top-notch, I have no objections here, but the music is just so blunt and repetitive. It's just like and the song is so short, it's like 2 minutes long. It's just a filler track, you know. I don't hate it, but I also don't care for it. I'm going to listen through it and I will not remember it in 10 minutes. 6.5 out of 10. Collection of Dead Portraits. Now this song is fire. I love the structure here. This one has many changes. Love the vocal performance. The bridge part, you know, the second part of the song, was just so hard, the guitar riffs very memorable, same with the drumming and the bass lines. This is a very interesting sounding track. 9 out of 10. The title song, you know, the Sublime one. Now this one is probably the most experimental one, because it starts like a standard Benighted song, but it has some very ambient sounding part, like at the first minute. It reminds me of video game music for some reason, and then we've got some cool vocals. I love the bridge part, you know, like the last one of the song. Just so much fun to listen through, from beginning to the end. There's so much stuff going on here. You have to listen to this one. I appreciate this track. 9 out of 10. Les Monsieur de Cerbero, however you pronounce that, sorry guys. Features Yogurt of Torso Leptus, and the vocal performance here is fantastic, I have no objections. The music is even better. This is my second favorite song here after Experience Your Flesh, because of how good the guitar riffs are. This song has that slight melodev influence that some of the previous Benighted records had, especially Identisic. That's my favorite Benighted record, because of the last two songs, you know, Iscariot and Spiritual Manslaughter. Those songs are just so fantastic, and they had that melodev atmosphere to them, and this one reminds me of that. 10 out of 10. And the final song on the standard edition, June and the Laconic Solstice, features Michael Kern of Carnal Decay. This is another competent sounding song. You know, it's a standard Benighted track, but it has very good riffs, nice bass, the drums fantastic as usual, and the vocals are powerful and just slay all the way. 9 out of 10. Now we've got 3 bonus songs on the deluxe edition. All of them are covers. The first one is Meticulous Invagination. It's an aborted cover, known from their third record, Gormageddon from 2003. It started that album, and I love this cover. It's fantastic. Love the production here, because that aborted record didn't have a beautiful production. It had an okay production, but here the production is better. But I must say that I still prefer the original, obviously, because of the guitar solo. The guitar solo is so much more soulful on the original version. Here just sounds like a standard solo, but besides that, a very cool cover. 9 out of 10. Du riechst so gut. It's a Rammstein cover from their first record that was released in 1995 called Hazelite, and I must say that whoever came up with an idea to cover Rammstein and turn it into a brutal death metal song deserves an award, because this is fantastic. This is probably one of my favorite covers of all time. Like, Die Art is Murder that Du hast, and it was great, don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic cover, but this one is even better. You know, the blast beats, the grounding, the big squeeze, du riechst so gut, the screaming, it's just, it sounds hilarious, but it just works. Like, it gave a new life to this song, because I've been listening to Rammstein since basically I was born, because my family were massive fans of that band, so I would hear Herzlite like when I was 3 or 2 years old. I don't even remember those days, but in 2013 I hear this. I hear the brutal death metal version. It's just so much fun. I wish Benighted would do a cover album of songs from nu metal, groove metal and industrial metal bands. I just want to hear Benighted play a Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park song, or something like that, a Pantera one, because why not? Imagine that, I want that, you know, with that crisp production and the growling, the big squeeze, it would be amazing. This is an epic cover, 11 out of 10. And the final cover, Old, it's from the first Machine Head record, Burn My Eyes from 1994, and this one is also hilarious, like the bass at the beginning, classic stuff, and I just love how the chorus sounds on this one, because normally Rob Flynn is singing there, old man, something like that, and here we just have wee. It's just so hilarious to me, and it's also so powerful. Jesus wept, and that bridge, 10 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is various and the flow is digestible. Replayability, yeah, it's a great record. Why is the consistency various? Because I feel like the middle part of the record, you know, Spit, The Failed Priority and Jekyll, those are the weakest songs and they are in the middle, so they slightly mess up the flow and the consistency of the record, but they aren't bad songs. Like, I will mostly not skip them, but they are also nothing special, but everything else is. The highlights here are Experience Your Flesh, Carnivore Sublime, that French song about Cerberus and Slaughter Suicide, Noise, Collection of Dead Portraits, did I say that one? Probably. And also the covers, like the Deluxe Edition, There Is the Good, Old, such a fantastic covers. Even Mythicus Imagination is a very nice cover, so yeah, this is a great record. Go check it out, celebrate its anniversary, it deserves your love and attention. Personally, it's not my favorite Benighted record, that would be Asylum Cave and Identisic. I feel like Identisic is very underrated, no one talks about it. Please go listen to that one as well. That's all from me, thank you for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, check out the links in the description, you can join my Patreon or get me a coffee, buy me coffee, whatever. Support me so I can do more videos, because I want to do them, I want to have free time to do this stuff. Yeah, that's all. Bye!